Hi, folks. Nick Toppert here with Nick Knows Nerf. Today we're going back into the Worker Hurricane. This is a very interesting blaster, and I needed some time between when I unboxed it and this video to kind of get into what this really is. Because I'll admit, I was excited when I saw this, in part because it fits so nice in what I thought would be an effective holster for it. Innovative design, older, but when I consider a historic piece, I think this is an important piece for Nerf history. But, foam flinging history. I did find out that it has a few unique quirks about it. And it does, because of those quirks, it takes a little getting used to, and you have to understand what it is. What do I mean? Well, it is now on. It is currently a 2 AA powered single, so dual stage trigger, flywheel power blaster. I have to I feel like I'm limited because this very much is the description, but only what it is. So we'll see if the first round goes. I'll explain why it's an issue. It has an internal 6-round chamber. It's preloaded. I actually doubled in. I have like 4 or 5 of these guys now. And, well, let me show you when it comes to the raw explosive power of this device. I don't think that was 6, was it? Yeah, that was 6. All right. Darts go in. You rotate to load. It holds them. It's very, very interesting. The mechanics of the blaster itself are fascinating because there's no other blaster that uses a loading mechanism like this. Now, you can get 3D printed inserts that let you drop load a standard Nerf like Elite magazine, full length darts, thump, 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 thump. Should work just fine. I don't have one of those. I need to get on one of those. But this clocks in on a good day at about 30 feet per second, which is half what we consider Nerf standard, Nerf Elite standard, and certainly far away from the community. It does also suffer not having a orange tip, which, yes, this looks like the Priceline scanner tool more than a blaster, but I am rather funny about that. So we're going to get that. Now, it took me a while because there is a bit of a trick to getting at the battery, the power supply on this guy. And I will show you because it threw me off and made me feel like a Yetz. You see that? You have to, there's no groove out for it. So if they had put just the slightest thumbnail groove in there so you can get a thumbnail in to undo this, would have been better. But okay. You have a very simple 2-pack, a 2 AA battery pack, and a little bit of extra lead, which is nice, not much. Whoops. But you have a power on-off on the back. We're going to turn that off so I don't AD myself. And it is weak. The shell is great, but it is weak. And this bothered me till I realized the purpose of this blaster. Oops. And this blaster, hold on, if you don't get the wires just right in the way you slide it, it doesn't want to slide in and out, and you need something to pry it. I would not advise using something sharp, but reflex. This works. This shows that it's an injection molded blaster. It shows that a blaster can be made. The grip is remarkably comfortable for me. It's not perfect, but it's remarkably comfortable. It goes. The problem is it's utterly gutless. Now, I was more than a little upset. Not going to lie. But this isn't meant to be used as a blaster stock. This is meant to be baby's first mod. So it shows you the mechanics of a blaster that can work, but it is designed to be easily taken apart. Even if, let's just pop the, I don't know what to call this, to be honest. It's both a chamber and a magazine at the same time. So feel free to get in the chat and tell me what you think this should be called, because it's like a rotary magazine. Anyway, it does show the mechanics of how a flywheel blaster works very, very well. You can see it has two counter-turning, very smooth flywheels. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Has little motors in there. They're rigged again to the single stage trigger, which I can turn on and run. Do you think you should stick a finger in there? No. Does that mean this is not suitable for children? Yes. Also noted something else interesting about it. Half dart. You see what's going on? Okay, cool. See, the pusher just pushes the button. Pushes the dart forward, whoops it out. Very cool. But if I were to just hit it, suddenly it has almost elite grade pop. It's substantially more pop. My I can't check the exact FPS right now because my not velocimeter, shoot. Anyway, my speedometer for darts is down. But I was upset. And then I realized, well, part of it is it doesn't have enough power output. Okay, that could be fixed. The motors could be stronger, and the flywheels could be substantially grippier. And if you go to worker.com, you can get all these parts and detailed instructions on how to install them, and suddenly it made sense. This is not designed as, like I said, as a blaster. It's meant to be baby's first mod. So what you do then, and it explains why they sell a transparent red one. It's why that most of my mags, I'm going to call it a magazine, it's rotary magazine, are clear, is to show you the mechanics of how blasters work and give you an opportunity to mod them yourself at a incremental cost. Now, I'm not spending money on that right now. And I do like this little blaster still. If you guys want to see me try to figure out mods for this little guy, hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you think. Don't buy this if you're just planning for this as a sidearm. This is barely powerful enough for a basement blaster use. Okay? It's barely a blaster as is, but it has potential. And now that I understand that, I see the charm in it. And yes, I will probably, at some point, actually modify it towards what it's intended to be. Now, a part of me does feel that's a bit of a cash grab. It does feel a little shady. But if I look at it as an educational training tool, I'm much more comfortable with it. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. I will put the link to this. I got it on Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links for blasters yet. But let me know if you guys want me to do some do some mods on this. I'm not usually one to mod functioning blasters. I very rarely do. I do mod them once in a while. But this one might be worth it. We'll see. So I will also be back doing a lot more Nick Knows Nerf videos. I have one I may be shooting today after this. That's time sensitive. But, and beyond that, I have two blasters I want to unbox and review down here. I have something new to me coming in the mail I want to discuss, and I'm excited. So stick around. Uh, enjoy the joys of flinging foam. And yeah, just keep flinging foam. I'll see you next time. Toodles.